Map 2 Grow Presents 10 Things Poor People Do That Rich Don't. Before starting the video, if you are new here, please subscribe. It's our habits that makes us poor, and in today's video we will talk about those habits that are making us poor day by day. Number 1. People watch too much TV. Rich and poor people spend their free times in a very different way. Poor individuals are more likely to spend hours watching TV, playing video games, and scrolling through social media. TV is a huge time suck, and it's not even that enjoyable. But we keep watching, week after week, because we're addicted. Also, for poor people, their free time is a chance to turn off their brains. But rich people don't view their free time in the same way. Instead of wasting their time on watching TV or scrolling through social media, rich people practice mentally restorative activities like reading books and journaling. If you want to improve your life, start by cutting back on the amount of TV you watch. You'll be surprised at how much free time you have and how much better you feel when you're not glued to the idiot box all day long. Number 2. Have an either-or mindset. Have you ever heard it said that being wealthy is a state of mind? One of the most important aspects of having a wealthy mindset is how you approach problems. Believe it or not, most rich people would handle this problem quite a bit differently because they aren't satisfied with picking one or the other. They want both. So, rather than limiting their profits by sticking to their budget, they adopt a both mindset and increase their budget to maintain their profits. Because they don't let what they have limit what they can do, rich people are able to navigate difficult obstacles on their path to success through innovative problem solving. Number 3. People are paid by the hour. The great majority of workers in the world today are paid by the hour, which means they are paid the same amount for every hour of every day, regardless of how good or bad their job is. While these jobs are much more stable and reliable, they frequently stifle your success because money no longer motivates you to go the extra mile. It's no coincidence that most of the highest earning jobs don't pay by the hour but instead pay according to performance. That way, if you are not at the top of your game, you are going to lose money. This type of job rewards people who work longer, harder, and smarter than everybody else, continuously pushing you to learn and grow as an individual. Number 4. Spending carelessly. Poor people are less likely to keep track of their money than the wealthiest people. They may have a general idea of what they earn and spend, but they may not actively manage their finances. As a result, many poor people waste money on things that negatively impact their wellness. Rich people, on the other hand, understand where every dollar of their money is going and why. They manage their investments through apps and asset managers. They invest their money in the right places and monitor market trends. They are frequently able to multiply their finances by carefully monitoring every penny. Paying bills is a common example. Wealthy people are always on top of their expenses and never miss a payment deadline. So, it's very rare for them to rack up interest or fall into debt. People who are less fortunate, on the other hand, are more likely to fall behind on their credit card bills or to overspend. Common financial mistakes. Many less fortunate people do not have easy access to financial information at home, work, or school. Wealthier people are taught early on how to manipulate financial systems, but poor people may not understand how these systems work. To make matters worse, many financial systems are designed to take advantage of people with limited knowledge. Number 5. Blame others for failures. Everyone fails at some point in their lives, whether at work, school, or at home. Many poor people have a bad habit of blaming others when things don't go their way. If they didn't get that raise at work, it's either because their boss is a moron or because the system is rigged. While this is certainly true at times, this mindset makes learning from failure completely impossible because you are constantly assuring yourself that you did nothing wrong. Successful people, on the other hand, have no problem admitting mistakes because they know that learning from them will allow them to succeed the next time. If you want to improve your situation in life, stop blaming others and start taking responsibility for your own actions. Only then will you be able to make the changes necessary to achieve success. Number 6. Stop trying to learn. To be successful in almost any field, you must first recognize how little you know. Less successful people tend to believe that they know everything once they have graduated from high school or earned their degree. Most people will not read another book or conduct further research because they believe they have reached their limit of growth. But don't make the mistake of thinking you've learned everything there is to know because you haven't. The most successful people are aware of this and take advantage of it. Even when they are at the top of their field, they explore new topics and discover innovative ways to solve problems. Number 7. Mismanagement of time. People of lower socioeconomic status frequently reflect negatively on their time. They reflect on their days or weeks and wonder, why have I been so ineffective lately? People of all socioeconomic classes understand the value of their time, but the wealthy are more likely to use their time wisely. Time management abilities are frequently linked to factors such as job stability and financial independence. Many low-income people struggle with time management because their time is rarely their own. This lack of control encourages less fortunate people to waste their personal time, which they later regret. Wealthier people, on the other hand, spend less time regretting the hours they wasted and more time planning for the future. They typically have more freedom to experiment with time management strategies and find tools that will increase their productivity in the long run because of their stable lifestyles. Number 8. Not excited about work. In a recent study, researchers found that over 90% of low-income individuals disliked what they did for a living, while nearly 95% of wealthy individuals liked their careers. Furthermore, the same study discovered that people who truly loved their jobs accumulated significantly more money than other wealthy people who simply liked their jobs. So, what does this mean? While some of their enjoyment is likely due to the perks of a larger paycheck, most wealthy people got to where they are by working on something or for a company that they genuinely enjoyed. So, if you are planning on doing a job you hate just to get a better salary, you might want to reconsider. Number 9. Poor company. A poor person, on the other hand, may spend the majority of his or her time with people who are not pursuing success. This has an effect, even if it is subconscious, and it's likely that it is, on your attitude towards success and achievement. While high-status connections can lead to unique opportunities, like being able to get an internship with a well-known company, low-status connections can be damaging, both for your mental health and for your ability to build relationships with other high-status people. Number 10. Don't focus on future. Poor people tend not to think about their future at all. They have no idea what they will do with their lives. They don't know if they will make enough money in order to get ahead or what kind of job they want when they grow up. On the other hand, rich people are more likely to think about the future and plan for it. They know that they need to think about their money, how to invest it, and how to earn more of it. There are a number of things that poor people do that can keep them trapped in poverty. However, by becoming aware of these things and making a change, anyone can start to improve their financial situation. We hope that this video has opened your eyes to some of the things you may be doing that are keeping you stuck in poverty. If you're ready to make a change, we encourage you to start with the tips we've mentioned in the video. What do you think of these habits? And what habits, according to you, is making you poor? Do tell us in the comments below. Also, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.